morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to have a chat about restocks and bargains, things that are around a bit cheaper than they might otherwise be, and things that are coming into stock a little bit better than they might otherwise be. And I want to start off having a bit of a look at Shrouded Fable, because right now you can head on over to Target and you can get yourself a Shrouded Fable Elite Trainer Box for $40. Now, that is slightly below retail, which is cool. That is cheap. It's also a massively underrated set. We talked about the illustration rares from this set the other day. We're going to talk about this more over the next couple of weeks, and there's going to be a bit of a theme, and the theme is going to be very simply this. Shrouded Fable is a better set than people are giving it credit for, and we are going to see prices spiking when this stuff all sells out. I don't think Shrouded Fable is going to be in stock everywhere for too long. I think a lot of people are going to start missing out on this, and I think a lot of people, when they do, may well regret it. Also on Target, they have until very recently had the booster bundle in stock. That was online in stock when I planned this video, and then by the time I got around to recording it a couple hours later, it was unfortunately out of stock. So that one is kind of coming and going. You'll have to keep an eye open for that one. But the Elite Trainer Box is in stock, like right now. It is just there. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Shrouded Fable is a much better set than people are giving it credit for. A much better set than people are giving it credit for. No, you're not going to find the Greninja or Kingdra boxes anytime soon. That would be amazing. But I hate to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't got them already, you've missed the boat. I told you about those promos the other day. Those promos are now getting very expensive, and they're only going to keep going up from here. Shrouded Fable as a set is very much still around, but if you're looking for those particular boxes, I'm sorry, you are going to be a little bit disappointed. Sorry about that. For what it's worth, it's not as cool, and I'm not claiming for a second that it is, but while we're talking about Shrouded Fable at Target, they do have the King Gambit illustration rare box, which is just in stock there. So, it's not on the same level, I'm not pretending that it is, but it is out there, and it does still come with a cool exclusive promo, so, maybe this is one that you can get as a nice little backup. No, it's not the same, and I'm sorry. While we're talking about Target, having a good gander around there, they do actually have the Twilight Masquerade Elite Trainer Box, which has been coming in and out of stock. Right now, it is out of stock as I record. This is another one that was in stock a few hours ago. So this is less of a, hey, it's in stock, go and buy it, because look, I'm being honest with you guys, right now it's not in stock. This is more of a, in the very, very recent past, I have seen this in stock, and obviously, Twilight Masquerade is a set that brings us that Greninja. And because it's got that Greninja in, and also Twilight Masquerade, sneaky great set. I actually gave it my set of the year in my end of year awards on Christmas Day, the ones I do every year. But with the Greninja alone, that's a very cool set. So I'm just telling you, I have been seeing this one pop in and out of stock. It's not currently in stock on Target, but it has been recently. I've been seeing this in stock in some other places. This one has been popping in and out lately, and people are starting to come around to quite how great a set Twilight Masquerade is. So I'm just saying, this might be one to keep a little bit of an eye open for. Now, while we're here, we have actually had some deals popping up on Amazon in the not too distant past, and they do include some products that I have spoken rather highly about. Oh, actually, as a side note, while we're here, they also have the Shrouded Fable Elite Trainer Box just in stock for $40. That seems to be a pretty standard thing. Essentially, I went looking for Shrouded Fable to see if it was just Target or it was a lot of places. It is a lot of places. Obviously, Amazon was the obvious second place to look. But there's actually some other bargains going on over on Amazon that you should be having a little bit of a look at. We don't need to go into any more detail about Shrouded Fable. We've talked about that. But how about the Ogre Pony X Premium Collection? Now, this one's only got a little bit of a reduction. It's come down from like 39 to 37. This might be one that goes lower in the future. This might be one where it's worth waiting and seeing. I am not saying it's going to get cheaper. I'm just saying this is the kind of product that sometimes does. Take that with a pinch of salt. But I am telling you right now that $37 is not bad for this. You get yourself your packs, some of which do include your Twilight Masquerade, but you've got your exclusive Full Art Ogapon in there, and your sleeves and your little card holder thing. And this is a sneaky good product. It's not that cheap yet, but it's one to keep an eye on. One that actually has come down quite a bit more is the Paradox Fury Premium Collection. Now, this one was actually an Amazon exclusive, but you'll notice it's $20 off. Now, this is a product I told you about before, whereby it's not that great in and of itself. There's nothing in here that's particularly good. It's not like I'm going to look at this and go, this particular promo is exclusive and it's awesome. You should buy it for that. Because I don't think that's true. You've got straight reprints of Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, and Walking Wake. And to be fair, Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire are both great cards. Gouging Fire got second in Merida. And you get yourself the two exclusive things you get: Jumbo Raging Bolt and a free card holder. But you also get yourself 7 packs, and you get yourself the Jumbo and the free card holder, plus the others. And I don't know, maybe it's not quite cheap enough yet, but this is a product which, and this happens with these repack products when they don't have much new in terms of exclusive promos and all of that, they do tend to get a little bit cheaper. And they do tend to go on sale here and there. So I'm not saying this is an absolute must-buy right this second, but I am saying that this is a product which is just great, but the lack of exclusives meant that the RRP was always going to be a bit too much for the average person. With that big discount it's got on at the moment, this is a point where I start looking at that and going, oh, hang on a second. That looks very, very interesting. Now, the last thing I want to be having a little bit of a chat about is Prismatic Evolutions mini tins. And I am talking here specifically about the mini tins, because I've not had a lot of luck with Prismatic Evolutions trying to find it in stock everywhere. It's not really been a big thing. But over the past week or so, the mini tins, and I am talking specifically about the mini tins, they have been popping up here and there. I'm seeing them pop up online in the UK and then selling out. I'm seeing them pop up in some shops. There was a restock at the lovely Mad for Miniatures, one of my local game stores, one of my very favourite game stores. They had a little bit of a restock very recently of these mini tins. To be fair, they actually had binders, posters, and stickers as well, but that seems to be... I've not seen the other products around anywhere near as much. However, a few days ago, my local game store did have this restock, and I'm seeing the mini tins coming around in a bunch of different places. The surprise box, yeah, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing the surprise box coming into stock everywhere. I wish I was. The surprise box is amazing. It's got all the promos in. I'm not seeing that one coming around. I'm not going to lie to you about that. And I know some of you are going to watch this bit of the video and go, Wassy, mate, come on. They're not around. I'm not seeing these mini tins anywhere. All I can tell you is I've seen them coming in and out of stock on some websites in the UK. I've seen them and I just showed you. I proved it at my local game store a few days ago. So I'm just telling you, the other products, like I say, some of them did come in at my local game store. I'm not seeing them around very much. But the mini tins I am seeing coming in and out of stock. I am seeing them pop up here and there. So this is something I think we should take moderately seriously. I'm not saying they're hugely widely available, but I am saying I'm seeing them coming in and out of stock. And compared to where we've been recently, That is actually a very good thing and a very big win. So there we go. That's what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of this. Have you picked any of these products up? How are you finding the Prismatic Evolutions mini tins? Tell me in the comment section. Get us! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Ray of Light, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.